Last week, we discussed the science behind some fun facts about animals. But every so often, we hear a piece of trivia that isn't quite true, but the mainstream may believe it due to popular promotion. Sometimes the popular perception of an animal is simply a misconception. So in today's post, we will explore 3 very common myths about the animal kingdom, and we'll explain what's really going on behind this myth. Number 1. Do camels store water in their humps? It's well known that camels can last a long time without drinking any water, even several months at a time. That's true. But if you've been told that camels store water in their humps, you would be mistaken. The main reason camels are able to prevent dehydration is because of their oval-shaped blood cells, not their humps. When you become dehydrated, your blood thickens. This makes it harder for your heart to send blood to the muscles that need it most. Since a camel's blood cells are more narrow than most animals, they can easily flow through thickened blood. This allows camels to delay dehydration substantially. So then, why do they have humps? While a hump doesn't store water, it does store enough energy to replace 3 weeks' worth of food. Camels have adapted to arid deserts in multiple ways, just not in the way that you might have thought. Number 2, are bats really blind? Since most bat species mainly use echolocation to navigate through dimly lit caves and other similar environments, many people assume that bats are blind or have been told so. After all, why would they need to use their eyes if they have the ability of echolocation? While bats rely more heavily on their keen sense of hearing during the night, their eyes are fully functional, and depending on the light conditions, their eyesight can be even better than our own. Larger bats who live mainly in dense forests tend to have better eyesight than smaller bats who live mainly in caves. These cave-dwelling microbats actually have far superior vision in lower light conditions than humans. Keep this in mind the next time someone says that someone else is as blind as a bat. Number 3, do bears actually hibernate? When you think of hibernation, what animal is the first to come to mind? Many people immediately envision a fattened bear curled up in its den, ready to doze the days away until spring begins, and getting extremely aggressive if someone interrupts this. But bears don't actually hibernate in the same way that smaller forest animals do. When most animals hibernate, their body temperatures lower to equal their environment. This allows them to go dormant for the entire winter. It would take quite a bit to disturb their slumber. In contrast, bears go through a process called torpor, which is a lighter version of hibernation that reduces their body heat and increases their drowsiness, but it doesn't neutralize them completely. In fact, bears in torpor are just as ready to attack intruders as they are during the spring when they are fully awake. This misconception can be incredibly dangerous, especially if you let your guard down around a sleeping bear while on a winter camping trip. Be safe because it can wake up, and the reason it can wake up is because it's not in full-on hibernation. As humans, we tend to think we know more than we actually do. As we've seen today, sometimes the mainstream assumptions about nature can get us in trouble. So if you think that you know how to resolve a pest infestation at home, make sure to check out our helpful tips and information by calling us first at 855-WILDLIFE or by visiting our website at wildlifexteam.com. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Having trouble with wildlife in your home or office? Wildlife X Team is your solution to get rid of the raccoons, bats, rats, and snakes. Having a professional team, we offer both residential and commercial animal removal methods by using innovative and integrated techniques. Our services include animal trapping, dead animal removal, nuisance wild animal control, and animal capture. What are you waiting for? To get 24/7 service, call us at 855-WILDLIFE for an affordable solution for your nuisance wildlife issues.